Hello, everybody. How you doing? This is Gerald Cross, Lakers Talk with Gerald. Thank you guys once again for joining. This is the second episode that I am doing, the second YouTube video, actually. I've been doing these Lakers Talk with Gerald podcasts for a little while now. It's been just over a month and a half. So this is going to be episode number 16 on the podcast. It's going to be episode number 2 as far as YouTube. So thank you once again. Thank you, everybody, for joining. As you can see, I'm sporting some Lakers gear. This time, LeBron James. I don't buy jerseys very often, but when LeBron came to the Lakers, look, I gotta go support. Gotta go get a little something. This is kind of big for me, but this is all they had. All they had left was a large. So hey, look, I gotta do what I gotta do. I'll just wear it, some sweaters underneath it, do what I gotta do. But hey, guys, it's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's to all you guys out there. It's about to be 2019. Look, I didn't know if I was going to do another video before New Year's came, but Lakers got that win last night. I did watch the game. I actually partially watched it yesterday, and then I had to watch the rest of it today just so I can make sure I got all the details and knew what I wanted to talk about and everything like that. So, all right, so the Lakers end up getting that win. I'm just looking down right here at my phone, making sure I got things in order. But the Lakers end up getting the win. I watched the game. The game was pretty sloppy, I think, at times. I didn't really like the way the Lakers... I liked a lot of things they were doing, but there were a lot of other things that I didn't necessarily care for. But ultimately, we got the win. We ended up winning 121 to 114. I'm going to go over all the stats. I'm going to go over details of who played well, who I thought had good game, who I thought did not, the other team, and how the game went. So... in this game, if you don't know, the Lakers were actually down various times in this game. They were down by 11, 12 points at a time. Even in the fourth quarter with 4 or 5 minutes, I think somewhere with 5 minutes left, we were still down by 7. So it was looking like we were going to get that loss. It didn't look like we were going to win again. It looked like the Lakers were going to have 3 losses in a row, and that would have been horrible. If you don't know, so far they said the stat that the Lakers have yet to lose 3 games in a row at home this year. So I was hoping that didn't happen last night. Let's go over a few stats. Once again, got my phone, ESPN, thank you, appreciate it. But here are the stats of the Lakers. Kuzma ended up playing 40 minutes last night. I thought he didn't play his greatest game. He's only 5 out of 17 field goals. He was 4 out of 10 three-point shooting, which is 40%, so that'll get the job done right there. Overall, he ended up having 18 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. Kuzma really has been having really good overall games lately. He's been getting his rebounds and his assist numbers up there, so that's something that I heard that Kuzma been trying to work on lately. He's been trying to get his, passing more and rebounding, and I know Luke Walton wanted him to work on that, and it looks like he really has been stepping that part of his game up. So I'm actually glad to see that. Overall, I guess that was a decent game. I just don't like his field goal shooting wasn't all that great, but he kept at it. Brandon Ingram played 39 minutes also. His field goals where he was 9 out of 13, so that's damn good. That'll get the job done. He was 1 out of 3 three-point shooting, and he had, 21 points. That'll get the job done right there. He also had 9 assists and 7 rebounds. So, damn, all our players, him and Kuzma, both had nice overall games. And he actually seemed more calm-mannered in this game. He didn't seem like he cracked under pressure in the fourth quarter. He actually came up pretty big coming the fourth quarter. So, good job, Brandon Ingram. JaVale McGee actually played in this game. First game back, I said, guys, we really needed JaVale McGee back in this game. He was sick with had the flu symptoms and stuff like that. So, he came back. You can tell that his energy wasn't quite there, but he still had a good effect in the game. He was 4 out of 8 shooting. He had 12 rebounds and 8 points. I don't think he actually had any blocks. Actually, he did. He got 1 block in this game, so good for him. Got back. Lonzo Ball played okay. He played 31 minutes, and he was 6 out of 14 field goals. He had 1 for 6 three-point shooting, so once again, not too great. Now, free throw shooting, 0 for 4. He really has to get that better. I mean, his free throw shooting is somewhere around 55% this year. That is not going to get the job done. He really needs to work on that. Every time I see him shooting a free throw shot, he rushes it. As soon as he gets the ball, he just quickly shoots it, and it's different every time he releases the ball. So he really has to concentrate on that. And he has a point guard. You got to get your free throw shooting somewhere close to 70%. That's where you're going to at least be respectable. So right now, Lonzo Ball, that's where you got to work on that. All right, so he ended up having overall 13 points, 6 assists, and only 2 rebounds. Normally, he gets a lot more rebounds than that, but today it's all right. Josh Hart. So Josh Hart, 2 people that stepped up big in this game. Josh Hart and then also KCP, Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Josh Hart ended up having 22 points. He had 7 rebounds and 3 assists and 2 steals. And he had a very good plus minus. He had a plus 18. So he was really contributing in this game. He had the second highest plus minus. KCP ended up having the highest plus minus. So so once again, good job, Josh Hart. Played a good game. Started. I liked your energy. I liked everything you were doing. Very good job, Josh Hart. Next up was KCP, Contavious Caldwell-Pope. He came off the bench, but he actually led all scores tonight. It's one of his rare games where he really scores like that. He had in only 28 minutes of time, so he really scored very well. He scored 26 points. He had a plus 19, as I mentioned. He had 3 rebounds, and he was 5 out of 13 three-point shooting and 9 out of 21. Overall, just under 50%, but he impacted the game. He played well for us. He did a great job in the absence of LeBron James and Rajon Rondo. He played very well. A couple things to note too. So now we have both our centers back, our primary centers. We got JaVale McGee, who played his minutes, and then Tyson Chandler then came off the bench and played some good backup minutes. He played 16 minutes. He ended up having, he didn't have many points, but he did have 6 points, 8 rebounds. He had 1 block shot. And overall, he played some good backup minutes. Now, I don't know if you guys, I saw somebody mention this on Twitter about Ivica Zubac. When JaVale was out and sick, Ivica Zubac had been starting and had been playing decent minutes and had been playing pretty good. Vice the last couple of games, he didn't play very well. But he didn't play any minutes at all. You would have thought that Luke Walton would have played him some minutes after he'd been putting in that work and playing decently for us while JaVale was out. But he didn't get any minutes in this game. Hopefully that doesn't hurt his confidence or anything. I mean, I hope that he still is upbeat and everything, and when we do decide to use him, he'll come in and provide us some good minutes. Now, somebody that did get some minutes in this game, one of our 2-way contracts, his name was Jonathan Williams. We actually brought him up, and we actually played him 4 minutes in this game. So those are minutes probably that Ivica Zubac could have got those minutes, but hey, I think because they brought him up on a 2-way contract, they wanted to at least play him a few minutes, get him in the game. At least that's my point of view on it. We played also Ski Makaibalu came in, played 9 minutes. He did not score any points. He was he only took 1 field goal. It was a 3-point shot and he missed it. There actually was a 3-pointer where we got called for a foul. Somebody set a screen. Makaibalu got the ball. They called a foul just as he was shooting it. Hit the 3-pointer. However, it was null and void because they called the foul and went back the other way. So, all right, guys. So we just went over all the stats. We talked about the Lakers win. Happy New Year's Eve. I'm not ending just yet, but I just wanted to recap a little bit and kind of talk about that. Once again, we got the victory, 121-114. I rarely talk about the other team's players, so let me just talk about some of the stats on the other team. One of the other guys, De'Aaron Fox, he's a 6'3" point guard that was drafted the same draft as last year with Lonzo Ball. And he's always been compared to Lonzo Ball, at least every time they play, they're always looking at how well he's going to be. The Lakers picked Lonzo Ball ahead of De'Aaron Fox, so some people thought that was a mistake. Some people thought De'Aaron Fox is going to be better than he is. And he's actually having, statistically wise, he's having a better year, a lot would say probably than Lonzo Ball. He's actually, so he had a good game, and he's actually averaging somewhere around 18 points and a good amount of assists too. So that guy, I think he's going to be an all-star one day. Last night he got 26 points. He had 7 assists and 4 rebounds. The other day last time the Lakers played him, he damn near had a triple-double also. He was 1 rebound shy of a triple-double. So they got some really good young players on their team. They got Willie Cauley-Stein, and they also had Buddy Hield that's just playing pretty well. So anyway, that's enough. That's all I'm going to talk about Sacramento because this is Lakers Talk with Gerald. Lakers here, so that's all I'm talking about, the Sacramento Kings. We got that win. So now let's talk about the standings. I'm going now. We're going to take a look and see where the Lakers are with the standings. All right. So that actually took us now to 6th place in the Western Conference. And so that's damn good. Our record is 21-16. And all right, guys. So yeah, we're 6th place. We're 21-16. Right behind us is Portland Trail Blazers, who actually have a tie record with us also. They are 21-16 also, but we beat them twice this year, so we have the advantage. I don't know if it's that or the conference, whatever. We're ahead of them. And then right after that, you have San Antonio at 20-17. So you can see now they're back in the playoff hunt, and they're right there. But that win really helped us because you can see those teams, even Sacramento Kings now, that dropped them right to 9th place and right behind San Antonio in the playoff race. We're only one game out of dropping out of the playoff spot. 1 or 2 losses, we drop out. So we really need these wins. Whoever we play, however we can get it, we need the Lakers to get this W. So good job, Lakers. We got the W. We're still up in the playoff hunt. Next up on the list, the next game that we are going to play is going to be against, let's go ahead and take a look here, guys. We're going to see coming up in January, we play the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's going to be a good game. That's really going to be a good test once again for these young Lakers. They're probably still going to be without LeBron James. Still has that growing strain. I don't know exactly how many games. I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere around 8 to 10 games. That's my hunch or estimation. They haven't really put it out. But they're going to be also without Rajon Rondo. So this is going to be a tough matchup. OKC right now, I believe, is 1st in the standings. No, they are 3rd in the standings. Denver is number 1 in Western Conference right now, then Golden State, and then there's OKC. All right, so OKC, we play them coming up in a few days. That actually is going to be on the 2nd. So we are going to play them on Wednesday the 2nd. Oklahoma City Thunder going to be at the Great Western. I started to say the Great Western Forum. If you guys don't know, that was the Lakers' old arena back in the day when Magic and all of them back in the 90s, early 2000s, we were at the Great Western Forum. So that shows how far back I go. I'm still thinking Great Western Forum. In reality, the new arena is now the Staples Center. So they're going to be at the Staples Center against OKC. Going to be a good game. I'm hoping we can get that victory somehow. Paul George is going to be there. Westbrook is going to be playing. That's going to be a tough matchup. They really are pretty good. I'm thinking Paul George is going to get some boos, but I do want to see how Brandon Ingram plays against him, how Kuzma comes. I have a feeling we're going to have a little more motivation. We're going to get guys stepping up. We're going to be, look, you know what? I'm predicting right now we're going to get that W. We're going to get that win. Guys, you got to put the energy out there. You got to, we got to talk about it. Put it in the air, talk it into existence, talk that win into existence. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this podcast. It's going to wrap up this YouTube video. Thank you guys for joining me, and I appreciate all the feedback I've been getting recently, guys. I've been talking to a lot of people. There's a couple people out there listen. Hey, Kyle, thank you for the good feedback you gave me. I know you're out there listening. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Like I said, it gives me motivation to keep this up and continue it going. This is episode number 16. 16 is in the books. New Year's Eve, guys. Happy New Year's. Thank you guys for listening. Okay, I'm going to plug some of my, I also have a URL now. You can go to LakersTalkWithGerald.com and you can see all my videos. There's also a link on there for YouTube. Also has a thing on there. If you wanted to be a patron and you wanted to go in there and help out my podcast, you can go in there and click there and give donations if you like. Hey, I appreciate anything you can give me, but hey, you don't have to give anything. Just you're here listening to me. That really means a lot to me. So thank you guys. Thank you for all your support. Appreciate you. To the next podcast, to the next video. See you guys in 2019. All right, guys. I am now officially out.